Okay, let's begin with some breathing. So put one hand on your lower abdomen and one hand on your chest, and then breathe in through your nose. And then let your lungs expand and then let your belly expand. And then exhale and relax. So inhale, let your belly push out first, and then fill up your lungs with fresh air, fresh energy, and then let that recede back down. If you're standing or sitting, try and straighten your spine as much as you can without being rigid. And just take one more breath this way. And now let's start to add some movement. We'll add spinal cord breathing. So breathe in and open your chest, and then exhale and round your back. Breathe in and breathe out. So you're tucking your hips under a little bit and then arching your back some. You want to inhale through your nose, and then you can exhale through your mouth. Focus your attention on your spine. Where your attention goes, that's where energy goes. Start to get some movement going in all those joints up and down your back. And just one more time. And then arms down. Let's do a little bit of twisting. So now put your hands like this. I call this turning the picture frame. So it's like your hands are here and here's the picture frame. And then we're going to turn and twist over to your left. And notice my right heel, your right heel will come up and then come back to the center. And then the same thing on the other side. And as usually we do, you exhale when you twist, get a little bit more of a twist going. You do the same thing sitting, but you can actually leave the foot out, or if you want to, you can lift your heel as you're doing this. Just put your legs a little bit closer together, and I think you can get a little bit more twist. However, if you're standing and you put your legs too close together, it becomes more challenging to balance. So underneath your shoulders is what I'd suggest. Now that was for the upper back, and now let's twist with the hands a little bit lower and just target a mid back area. And you can go slower than this, you can go a little bit faster. And then put your hands even a little bit lower and do the same thing here. Now, if you're standing up, go ahead and bend your knees. And then plant both feet on the floor and start turning that into knocking on the door of life. So start out with hands open and you twist from the hips and the waist. If you're sitting, it's more like just shifting your weight a little bit. It's a little more challenging to tap in the back. You probably have less room behind you, but it's manageable. You can do that. Ah, relax your shoulders. You can exhale through your mouth. And now start to tap underneath your collarbone. There's various exercises we'll do today for various energy flows. And I'll explain a little bit more about them. But a little preview right here underneath your collarbone. That's the beginning of the lung meridian. Lung 1 and 2 is here. So we're stimulating that area and also generally into your chest. And then open your hand again and then tap on top of your shoulder. You can think of it as really just brushing off any heavy weight that's pressing down on you emotionally. And then start to work your way back down. And then all the way down around your waist. Exhale through your mouth and release deep stress. And now turn that into water waves. So just swing your arms around in the front and the side. Same thing if you're sitting down. Probably won't go as far behind you if you're sitting down. It'll be the same movement. Feel your hands. Feel the air rushing by your fingers. And imagine that you can just let worries, stress melt, come down your arms, and then go out your fingertips. Breathe in and breathe out. And then slowly let that die down. And then let's just do some picking cherries. So tuck your tailbone under a little bit and then reach up and reach up. So if you're standing, it helps if you bend your knees a little bit and tuck your tailbone under so that you get a little bit more of a dynamic stretch. So your tailbone is tending down and your arms are stretching up. Of course, if you have a shoulder problem, then just don't reach up so high. This is a nice one if you're sitting. This is really nice for the lower back. See if you can keep your shoulders relaxed while you're doing this. So you want to avoid those shoulders right under your ears here. You just let your shoulders be down. And now just reach both arms out and out by the sides and bend at the wrist, palms facing outward and downward. And then tilt your head over to the side and do a little bit of a neck release up into the neck, shoulders, a little in the upper back. Just gently, you can let your head roll side to side. Notice how that feels. If you've got some really tight spot or if you tend to get dizzy, you can just hang out in one spot or just let your head move, get some movement into these joints. You can keep on breathing and exhale through your nose or exhale through your mouth, inhale through your nose. You want to release some of that tension. And then next time your head goes forward, you just roll over to the other side and feel the stretch. And in my case, this side of my neck is always much tighter, pretty sore, but just gently moving. And this type of exercise seems to really help a lot. And then next time you bring your head forward, just let everything relax. And let's move on to some swimming dragon. So if you're standing up, you want to have your legs wide apart. And also if you're sitting down, same thing. And hands are here. Now, shift your weight. If you're standing, just shift your weight onto your hip. If you're sitting, and so we're going to go over to your right hip, shift the weight, and the arm goes over to the right, head goes to the left. It's another good one for a neck and shoulders, and then you go to the other side. And then when you come through the center, you can get a little bit lower. If you're sitting, it's really nice to have your legs wide as you're comfortable with, so that you have some uh, something to balance with. Imagine that you're spiraling energy around your spine all the way right and left through your torso. And then come back to the center and we'll do part two where it's even a more obvious swimming motion. So first, see if you can just get your spine moving. Not much arms here in this part. Right? But then as you start to move the energy up, move your arms up a little bit, and then you can start to move into your shoulders, move your arms a little bit. And now you're weaving energy up through your neck into your head. And then reach up, inhale on this part, and exhale, and bring your arms back down. Let's do that again. So shift your weight over to your left, arms go left, head goes right, and then come back to the center, and then do the other side. Notice how this is working with your neck. Is it equal, the ability to turn your head I know mine is much easier if I want to look one way. This is my easy side, and this is more challenging. Keep on breathing. Just breathe through. When I say breathe through, it means breathe the way feels good to you. And there's no real division of inhale here, exhale there. And then come back to the center. And this time, press your hands together. If you're standing, go ahead and bend your knees a little bit. Breathe in and breathe out. And then start to swim even a little bit more smoothly here. And if you're standing up, maybe you want to get a little bit lower. You're weaving the energy up all the way from your tailbone, and then start to bring it up a little higher. Keep on breathing as you swim up a little bit higher, shoulders, neck. This is a great energy to really stir up your energy, good for longevity. And then bring your arms up over your head, breathe in and out. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do a forward fold. So bend your knees. If you can, leave your legs wide. If you need to adjust that, then bring your legs closer and start slowly. Put your hands on your thighs or your elbows, and then you can just hang forward. I'll do this sitting down a little bit so you can be here. Oh, and that feels nice. I'm pressing my legs out to the side a little bit. And you can go down as far as you're comfortable with. And then you can come up again about halfway or part way, and you're going to massage the back of your leg. So sitting will be the same as if you're standing. So right here, I'm just going to massage the back of my knee here. Some important acupoints for your low back here in this spot. And then start to massage the back of your thigh, around the hamstrings, and then down your calf. And just do a little bit of massage on your whole back of your leg, maybe a little around the sides. And then let's do some tapping. Go up and down a few times. And then walk yourself over to the other side and do a little massage of your legs. Yeah, if you're sitting down, you might want to stretch your leg out a little bit. Manage it either. And then massage the back of your thigh. And just massage down as far as you can. And then do some tapping up and down a few times. And then come back to the center. And now we're going to stay this way for one more exercise. So you're going to turn over to your left, put your right hand on your thigh and your left hand on your lower back, and then do a little twist, just like this. Same thing sitting. Use your hand for leverage. This is called opening the door of life. And then walk yourself over to the other side and do the same thing here. If you're standing, just go down just like maybe halfway, because I've tried it hanging all the way over, and I don't really think there's that much of a more benefit because we want to get the twist. That's more the focus rather than the stretch to the back of the legs. And then put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. Okay, shake out a little bit. All right, let's work a little bit on balance. So this is one I haven't really been able to figure out how to do sitting down. So what I suggest is if you're sitting, just maybe do some knee lifts. You can hold on. You can stretch any way you want if you're sitting down. Just it just take a minute, or you can stand up and hold on to the back of your chair while you're doing this exercise. I'll show you how to do it slowly. So I'll hold on. So if I have a chair in front of me, you won't see anything. So it's leg swings, standing leg swings. So with one foot, you turn a little bit with your torso and kick across, and then you turn back and lift your knee. And then the same thing, other side. Swing your leg and then lift your knee this way. It's a lot easier if you don't let your legs get really far apart. I'll show you if you want to do it this way. Of course, it's better or it's always good to challenge yourself by letting go. Okay, let's do that a couple more times just so you have a chance to work on it. And I have a more of a challenge on this side. That's where I had that hip replacement. And then just bring your arms down. This is one of my most and also least favorite exercises. It really challenges this hip, and so it's very beneficial, but it's it's a big challenge. So I hope you enjoyed that. Go ahead and shake out a little bit. Let's do a little bouncing and shaking. Exhale through your mouth. Just sigh out with that heart sound. Exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your wrists. Do a little bouncing, releasing, shake up your energy. And we'll transition to a little bit more flowing movements here. And then as you exhale, slow down. And now take a moment to feel your body. Start to feel the energy flowing through your body. Feel it refreshing, tingling. Now, this exercise is for the lung, large intestine meridians. So it's the for the lung energy. We just we just refer to the lung. We know it's lung, large intestine, but we always just say lung. And so the lung meridian, we already talked about it right here. It starts up here and then it comes down and it goes onto your thumb. Now, the large intestine meridian, it does some crisscrossing. It comes around here and it goes on your back and it crisscrosses at your neck, and it comes down the back or the outside of your arm, and it comes onto the index finger. So that's what I'm talking about when I say to stretch here. Maybe just we'll have the hands open, but you want to lift that index finger so that you are um, calling attention and consciousness to these uh, two the two parts on your hand. This is called plucking a star from the universe. Beautiful name. So first, let's start with this position. One hand up, one hand down, so it's between heaven and earth. And then lift a little bit your index finger. And then settle in and start to feel your hands, and particularly the upper hand. And imagine you're just plucking a star from the universe. You're picking up a handful of cosmic energy. And then you put your hand behind your head, around your neck, and the other hand goes behind your back. You don't have to try and pull it up. Just here is okay. Stretches a little bit through here, right? So breathe in and breathe out and twist and turn and look behind you. You'll feel the twist in your torso where the large intestine organ is. And then come back to the center. Return to this pose. So you're connecting with energy again. And then arms out to the side. And then cross over. So now your right arm will be on top. And then we're ready to go on the other side. Reaching up, reaching down. Index finger is lifted. Breathe in and breathe out. And then you're pulling energy in through here. And this movement is in Tai Chi, they'd say you're reaching for your sword back here. Metal element is the lung, large intestine. So, and then inhale and twist. Reach your arms back up, arms out, and continue the twist over to the other side. I feel like a magician and I'm pulling the energy on the other side. And then inhale and then exhale as you twist. Arms go out, cross over, and back to between heaven and earth. Pause for a moment, feel your hands, pull in a handful of starlight, and then add that into your own system. Elbows back, help to open up your chest, and twist, exhaling. Come back to the center. And then we'll do the transition. And then one more time on each side. Exhale as you twist. Come back to center. Crossing the arms. Pulling in energy. And this time, just bring your arms down in the low tree position. Drop your tailbone down a little bit, even if you're sitting. Relax your shoulders. And we'll move on to do an exercise for the wood element. That would be the liver meridian and its partner, the gallbladder meridian. Now, the liver meridian, it comes up the inside from your foot up here, and it ends, there's one on either side, it ends right here, the external part. But the internal part, it has channels that go up into your head. So with from the arms in the low tree position, we'll do tree swaying in the wind. So turn to your right. And then with your mind, just focus on bringing energy up through your foot and up this side of your body, all the way up to the top of your head. Then the arms are relaxed and fingers point down to the top of your head. And then arms go out and down. And then do the same thing. You twist and you can give it an inhale as you bring your arms up and exhale. As you turn, just have a pause in the breath and then inhale. So you don't have to really bend over or look down. Just use the power of your intention. Pull energy up into your system. Inhale and pause. Exhale and pause. Renew the energy. The out of balance emotions associated with the liver and wood element would be anger, frustration, uncomfortable emotions like that. And we can release those and then replace that with kindness, generosity. Inhale and exhale. Sometimes when the emotions get the upper hand, the energy comes up to your head, and we want to release that down. Do once more on either side. And then hold an energy ball between your hands. And just feel the sensation on your hands. You might want to roll the energy ball a little bit. That always, I can really resonate with that. I feel the energy much more obviously. Sometimes it's nice to open and close. If you do this slowly and with focused attention, brings out the sensation more and more. And now let's move on to another exercise that's for the fire element, heart and pericardium. So the heart meridian, it comes down from the armpit and it goes to your little finger. And the pericardium comes down to the middle finger. So it's the pinky for the heart and the middle finger here. So it'll be on the back of your hand. And this is Earth revolves around the sun. We did this not too long ago. So here is the movement. You reach out. Oh, I jumped ahead a little bit. This is actually for the earth element. The next is going to be for the fire element. So let's turn to the side. And then, as if you're spreading a beach towel, let your hips go to the right, your arms go to the left, spread out that towel, and then reach your arms to the front, and then come back in, and then palms face towards your lower abdomen as you pull in that energy of stability and peace and nourishment. And then the same thing again. Here you can exhale and then let your arms swing around or spiral around. Inhale as you come in. If you can, inhale and exhale through your nose. So it's exhale here. One more on this side. And pause for a moment. Feel the energy collecting in your lower abdomen and all your digestive organs. And now let's do the same thing on the other side. So you reach out, hips go the opposite way, and then hips circle around, arms circle around. Inhale, and then exhale. After a while, you may start to feel that there's a fair amount of exercise going on in your core to keep you stable as you do this movement. You can picture that you're picking up the energy from the sunlight, which would be more yang type of energy, and pull it into your digestive system. When you think about it, your stomach has acid, which is to digest the food. It's very yang, but the act of absorbing the food is very yin and nurturing. And then now just hold your hands in front of your lower abdomen. Feel your hands now. Feel the energy that's in your hands and then also transfers into your lower dantian, your lower energy center here. Life energy battery. Breathe in and exhale. And then relax your arms down. And now we're going to go on to the exercise for the heart and pericardium. So let's start here. Breathe in and breathe out. And we make this pose. It's your index finger is pointing to your elbow where there's an important heart point. So it's inhale, you're open to receive the energy all around you, but you can filter it out a little bit. This is more of a protective um, pose. Filter out the things you don't want that are negative. Inhale and exhale. This is called grasping the bird's tail. Opening and closing. Participating and receiving energy and yet having boundaries. Physical boundaries and emotional boundaries. One more here. And now let's add on a little to this. We'll pull in even a little more energy. And it's called parting the horse's mane. So from here, let's turn over to the right. And then your right hand reaches back to pull in extra energy, maybe unseen sources. This hand drops down a little bit. And then you touch the palms of your hand and you wind up like this so it looks sort of like a butterfly. Then palms face down. Breathe in, breathe out, and then inhale and exhale. Let's do that again. Other side. Reach behind. Push. Push out the old energy and pull in fresh energy. Breathe in as you collect and push. Exhale as you push forward. Inhale and then exhale. One more time. And then bring both your hands over your lower abdomen. You're standing, have your feet closer together. And just go back to focusing on your breath. Breathe in and focus on your lower abdomen. Let the energy settle. We've circulated and accumulated a lot of energy, so let's let it settle, go where it needs to go, and then the extra energy we store down in the lower dantian. One more breath. And release. Now let's have a short meditation. In this meditation, we're going to go for a walk on the beach and see what we find. You can sit down, you can lie down, make yourself comfortable, stay warm. Okay. If you're sitting, just sit up as straight as you can without straining. If you need to, put cushions behind your back. If you're lying down, again, use cushions to support where you need support. Just make yourself comfortable. Just close your eyes and relax and start to focus on your breath. Breathe in and out through your nose. Use this time to check in with yourself. Time to get to know your own mind, get to know your own energy and what's going on in your heart. Just keep your eyes closed and start to go inward. Keep breathing slow and deep. Now let's take a little journey inward. With your eyes closed, open your inner eye, the eye of your imagination. There's a saying in Qigong, imagination leads the mind, and the mind leads the Qi. So start by establishing your breathing. Inhale, and at the top of the inhale, let there be a short pause. And then at the bottom of the exhale, let there be a short pause. Breathe in and out through your nose. And now imagine that you're walking on a beach. Maybe it's a familiar, beautiful beach that you love, or you can totally imagine. Imagine the crystal blue water reaching out to the horizon and feel the sand under your feet. Feel the warmth of the sunlight on your face, on your skin. And notice the cool breeze gently blowing. And imagine that you're walking slowly. There's no rush, no need to be anywhere other than where you are right now. Be fully relaxed into the moment. feel that you are absorbed into the moment. Now, as you're walking along the beach, you notice that up ahead of you is a cliff rock formation. And as you get closer, you notice that there's a cave. This cave looks inviting and friendly. You feel that you want to enter the cave. It's safe to enter the cave. And as you go inside, feel the coolness of the cave. You feel that you're entering into the earth's energy. The earth's energy is the energy of transformation. It takes what is old and makes it new. It recycles, it cleanses, it clears. You feel you want to find a comfortable place to sit down in this cave. As you look around, maybe you sit on the sandy floor. Maybe someone left a chair there just for you. You sense that this is a place to let go of old energy so the earth can fill you up with new energy, fresh energy. Let go of the old. Let go of the old energy. Like compost, the earth will take it and turn it into something new. As you breathe in this new energy, it fills you up through your lungs. It fills you up from the earth. It fills you up from the cave around you. And now imagine that the sun sinks lower on the horizon and starts to shine and fill this cave with golden light. Your whole body is breathing in this light through the pores of your skin. Feel your body expand as you take in that golden light. And then as you exhale, the pores of your skin open and let the old energy out. In this sacred place, feel the energy of renewal happening through you. Keep your breathing slow, relaxed, and deep. In through the nose and out through the nose. You feel refreshed. You're starting to feel that you're ready to leave the cave. And as you do, fill yourself with gratitude for the cave, the earth element, the sunlight. And now you continue slowly walking on the beach once again, feeling refreshed, renewed, energized, centered. And then keeping your eyes closed, put your hands on your lower abdomen. Take a few more deep breaths. Make a circle on your belly. Slowly open your eyes. And now you always have sacred cave. You can return to it anytime you feel the need. And meditation for the earth element. And then put your hands together in front of your chest and breathe in with gratitude and exhale blessings. Thank you for joining in the class today, and I'll see you next time.